Good morning, radio listeners. This is Kevin Cahill from the Irish American Club of Berkshire County, and I join you this beautiful Sunday morning from the studios of WTBR 89.7 Pittsfield Community Radio. I'm piloting the show solo this morning, so I hope you enjoy it. I think I have a nice show planned for you. We're going to hear from the Chieftains, whom we haven't heard from in a while. Andy Irvin, the Clancys with Eddie Dillon. Eleanor McAvoy is going to start us off this morning. And Moving Hearts from their Live in Dublin album. But we're going to start off this morning with Eleanor McAvoy, Sail Me High.
I'd love a little light to come my way. Come my way and shine down on my bones. Wash me with a little sun. Drown me in a beam of cold. A little salt water would be nice. Nice to feel it on my toes. Time to loosen out my hair. Shake the sand out of my clothes. Take me out on the waves and sail me high and let me go. Sail me to the sky and let me go. From the tiny boat below. Sail me high and let me go. Losing track of where I've been has been the thing I like the most. Loosening up and wasting time. Drifting up along the coast. With colored silk above my head, heading out across the sea, floating out beneath the clouds, flying high upon the breeze. Take me out on the waves and sail me high and let me go. Sail me to the sky and let me go. From the tiny boat below. Sail me high and let me go. Take me out on the waves and sail me high and let me go. Sail me to the sky and let me go. From the tiny boat below. Sail me high and let me go.
bright harvest morning, I strayed by the banks of Ceylon to gaze on such beauties of nature as grace every woodland and lawn. Oh, the prospect was surely enchanting as gay lassies in juvenile blue promenaded by the banks of that river that flows by the town of Macroom. I, being airy and fond of recreation, to the river I ventured to row, till weary from rambling and roving, I sat myself down by a grove. I sat there some time meditating, till the sun her bright rays had withdrawn, and a damsel of queenly appearance came down by the banks of Ceylon. I arose with great joy and amazement, and accosted this damsel so fair. For to me she appeared like Venus, adorned with jewels most rare. Were I ruler of France or of Prussia, it's with me you'd soon wear the crown, and I join you in wedlock, my darling. You're the beauty of sweet Massey Town. We walked and we talked on together, inhaling the bright pleasant air, until in a voice most alarmed she said, "See, my father goes there." His presence to me was appalling, with his cross angry looks and his frown, which pierced through my heart like an arrow, on my way back to sweet Massey Town. And it's now I've retired from my roving, with a heart full of sorrow and grief. There is no one on earth can console me, or give me a moment's relief. I will rove through the African desert until death summons me to my tomb, for the sake of that charming fair Helen that I met near the town of Macroom.
I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. There was a couple of reels in there, 3 to be exact. One was called Fingers. The second was called Townie. And the third, most interesting, was called Bang Your Frog on the Sofa. The album, A Sweeter Place, comes from Gersa. We've seen Gersa at the Saratoga Irish Festival, which is no longer a thing, apparently. Before that, you heard from Daydanon. A Celtic Tapestry is a compilation album that they appear on. And The Town of Macroon was the name of that tune. And we started off this set with Eleanor McAvoy from her Early Hours CD with Sail Me High. I want to take this opportunity to thank the people that helped out with our 4th of July celebrations. for both the Irish American Club and the Sister City Float, which was spectacular. I want to praise everyone that helped build the float, obviously, and also to the honoring, in a way, the Person of the Year for the Irish American Club, John and Jane Bresnahan. And I also want to thank Ann Doyle and Brendan and Ann Ronayne for helping manage the Irish Club banner for the event. It was a great parade. The weather was perfect. The crowds were very appreciative. And my sense is that the parade is coming back as a phenomena for the city of Pittsfield, and that's a good thing. So right now we're going to hear from Moving Hearts, their Live in Dublin album. The name of the tune is McBrides. It's a long one, so enjoy it. Moira O'Cahasey there on the Irish harp with O'Carolyn's Farewell to Music. Pretty moving piece. Before that, we heard a double jig from the Chieftains and Fuera, The Gold Ring, and Smithies. That was from the Clatta's Choice album. They put one out every year from Clatta Records. And before that, as I mentioned earlier, first up on that set, we heard from Moving Hearts, their live show in Dublin, always popular, with their McBrides, which I think refers to the pub, by the way. Citizens of Pittsfield should take note that this year is the 25th anniversary of our sister city relationship with the community of Ballina in County Mayo. Coincidentally, it is Ballina's 350th anniversary as a town. So congratulations to them on such a significant milestone. Someone asked me a couple weeks ago why only 350 years for a town. And I reminded them that the territory in which Ballina sits was once owned by someone, a landlord. And the opportunity to found communities like this in far north Mayo were rare. So it's quite an achievement in many respects for Ballina to be the largest community for many miles around. And it is our sister city celebrating its 25th anniversary. So congratulations all around to that group. And now you're going to hear from Seamus Begley, Lawrence Courtney, and Dahi O'Shea with Ampakabui.
Genial so arta dag meslan in New Orleans es hug me I Jackson Town or Loreg store of some wind my rain
in a fresh macree, the cries, the cui, every loch, bunch your train. Of my lane, her friend, the hairy grain, of the shrill, my sharing lane. Seg Jeroen, the torsos broen, Buffin lum, go for wing. You're a card to do, no strange rig or harla. Anan yachron tehref triola rola poncher train. Me chalim kriol tamofo kilom frir achaben Falche roet gojimo hi ke gorshim plirim akir tu churio non stran shirion afroach la poncher train. She got chacha marame, es ran she longo feel, es a fault du has an huya jas haraguli a crochin year. There am I, she skill, new screw no live a halyat. Seragri, she an anyer chui, valval mochri, everuach lach on your train. Guilty she may fosu, ach she do feel. Lam lebron chalim chron nishtag gemacht win ach bekevner doch in altas chach bechishach win mas karje klev exprim mosh klep Golina Glenyalan Leslan Chol Don Anya Creole La Ruach Lach Poncher Train
What would you do if the news came through they've stolen your village's land? And they say they'll kill any man dares to complain. Stony field by stony field, the Hassie and Dado's plan is to bury us all in the rich man's sugar cane. When you see your friends and neighbours hang like earrings from the trees, does it make you think they're playing a game of bluff? Isn't it better to die on your feet than to live upon your knees? 400 years of bondage, that's enough. Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata! Zapata, true as steel, champion of the poor. To the marrow of my bones, I am your man. We're the dispossessed and dangerous, with nothing left to lose. And it's time to put a gun in every hand. What good is peace and plenty if it's not for one and all? For this ideal we've fought side by side. Though society condemns us now, history will prove our actions will be justified. Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata! Oh, why did you go to Chinamaica that fatal April day? That wasn't the way that a cautious man behaves. The traitor Guajardo, Carranza, Gonzalez too, I hope they rest uneasy in their graves. Oh, the bugler blew 3 icy blasts, Zapata crossed the square, dismounting at the threshold of the door. And the guard of honor raised their guns and shot him in the back. Such honor was seldom seen before. Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata! Now many's the folks in the Southlands will look at you kinda strange and say they don't believe that he ever died. They'll talk about a nervous horse way up on the mountain range, and they'll swear to you they see Zapata ride. And the guns go off like thunder and the bullets fall like hail, and the bodies lie as far as the eye can see. For many's the brave man went to fight, and many's the brave man fell, for the sake of land and sweet liberty. Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata! Viva Zapata!
Be by your side, I want to be. All those other times I lied, I cannot breathe. There's nothing left to show you now except my heart. When everyone around me grows, I just fall apart. Be by your side, I want to
That was from the album Leave the Light On. The name of the tune is Be By Your Side. And the group is, the Pillow Queens, an up-and-coming group in Dublin these days. I'm sure not to everyone's taste, but I liked it. And let's see, before that we heard from Andy Irvin with his ode to Zapata with Viva Zapata from the Mexican Revolutionary days. And before that, we heard from Seamus Begley, of course. Lawrence Courtney was the vocalist in Tahi O'Shea with The Lakes of Pontchartrain, which in Gaelic is the same song as Conan Pakabui. On this day in Irish history, might be interesting, on July 9th, 1921, a truce was announced between the IRA and British forces in Ireland. In a statement issued by Richard Mulcahy, the IRA chief of staff, quote, "In view of the conversations now being entered into by our government with the government of Great Britain, and in pursuance of mutual conversations, active operations by our forces will be suspended as from noon, Monday, July 11th. The truce was signed by two members of the Dáil, Eamon Duggan and Robert Barton, and on the British side were General Sir Neville Macready, Commander-in-Chief of the British forces in Ireland, Colonel J. Brind, and A.W. Cope. The British agreed that there would be no incoming troops, no, quote, provocative displays of force, unquote, no pursuit of Irish officers, men, war materiel, or military stores, and no, quote, interference with the movements of Irish persons, military or civil, unquote. In return, the Irish agreed to cease, quote, attacks on Crown forces and civilians, unquote, that there would be no interference with government or private property, and no action, quote, likely to cause disturbances of the peace. So in today, you have the truce that ended the War of Independence and began the journey of the Irish Free State.
On the 23rd of June, as I sat weaving all on my loom.
Been on the 23rd of June, as I sat weaving all on my loom. I heard a thrush singing in yon bush, and the song he sang was the jug of punch. Bradley fall the dee. Bradley fall the little dum skiddy little dum skiddy little dum dum dee.
What more diversion can I desire than to sit him down, oh, beside the fire?
What more diversion can a boy desire than to sit him down, oh, beside the fire? And in his hand a jug of punch, aye, and on his knee a tidy wench, Ladley fall the dee. Ladley fall the little dum skiddy little dum skiddy little dum dum dee.
What more hardship can a boy endure than to sit him down, oh, behind the door?
And what more hardship can a boy endure than to sit him down, oh, behind the door?
And in his hand no jug of punch, aye, and on his knee no tidy wench, Ladley fall the dee. Ladley fall the little dum skiddy little dum dum dee. When I am dead and my drinking's over, I'll take one drink and I'll drink no more.
When I am dead and my drinking's over, I'll take one drink while there's two to the fore.
In case I mightn't get a turn that day, I will take it now and I'll drink away. Ladley fall the dee. Ladley fall the little dum skiddy little dum dum dee.
When I am dead, I end in my mould, at my head and feet leave a flowing bowl.
When I am dead, I end in my mould, at my head and feet leave a flowing bowl. And every young man who passes by, he can take a drink and remember I, Ladley fall the dee. Ladley fall the little dum skiddy little dum dum dee. Hey, hey, hey.
its soft and craggy boglands and its tall, majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shore. Oh, the feeling that came over me will stay forevermore, forevermore. From its rolling coastal waters I can see Croagh Patrick's Peak, where one Sunday every summer all the pilgrims climb the reef, where St. Patrick in his solitude looked down across Blue Bay, with the ringing of his belly call, faithful there to pray, oh there to pray. Oh, there to pray.
And this is Kevin Cahill saying goodbye for another week as we listen to the green and gray, the green and red of Mayo in honor of Ballina's 350th anniversary this year. So please listen to our show again next week and listen to all the locally produced programming here at WTBR 89.7 Pittsfield Community Radio. Guram Agut Agushhi Shahugan.
I can see it still. It's soft and cracked.